All right, so today I am standing in between two 2022 Ford Mavericks. Now, if you didn't know, the Ford Maverick is a compact pickup truck Ford released this year, and sitting right next to me are two 2022 models that Ford has started to roll out with. Now, there are two engine options that the Ford Maverick is available with, and that is a 2.5-liter hybrid engine and a 2-liter EcoBoost engine. Now, the hybrid engine is going to be the standard option, while the EcoBoost engine is going to be the upgraded option. So, today we're going to go over why the hybrid engine is as popular as it is and why it makes up a significant amount of the orders of the Maverick. All right, now we can go over some specs before we go any further. First, for the hybrid, let's go over power numbers. This engine makes 191 horsepower with the engine and the hybrid system combined, and 155 pound-feet of torque from just the engine alone. I don't know why Ford hasn't combined those numbers as well, but 155 pound-feet of torque is what they quoted for the Ford Maverick. Now, over here you have the 2-liter EcoBoost. Now, the 2-liter EcoBoost makes 250 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. Now, that comes at a sacrifice of something else, and we'll get there in just a second. Now, towing capacity, since this is a truck some of us out there would like to tow with our Maverick. So what are the towing capacities for the hybrid and the EcoBoost? Well, the hybrid is only available in front-wheel drive, but it can still tow 2,000 pounds worth of cargo. Now, the EcoBoost over here, it tows 2,000 pounds worth of cargo coming out of the gate. And if you get all-wheel drive, it also tows 2,000 pounds unless you get the 4K towing package, in which case it can tow 4,000 pounds. And this, again, is available in a front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive configuration. Now, all around, the Mavericks all have a total payload capacity of 1,500 pounds. Now, the thing is that this hybrid option right here, that comes as standard. That's free, and we're not even to the best part of the Maverick Hybrid yet. Now, over here with the EcoBoost, you can equip the EcoBoost engine just front-wheel drive for $1,085 on the XLT. Now, if you wanted to go and get all-wheel drive with that 2-liter EcoBoost, you're going to be paying $3,305. Now, the whole point of the Maverick coming out is a small pickup truck that can get around easily, but is also a really, really good price. Like I said before, the Maverick is the cheapest vehicle Ford offers for sale today, starting at $19,995. And if you equip an XLT with just the hybrid engine, you can get it for less than $25,000. And that is a great price because it's a lot more capable than an EcoSport is, and the EcoSport is the next highest price thing in Ford's lineup. So on the EcoBoost side, you have a better towing capacity, and that's about it. You do have more power, so you get around quicker. And in my video of the Lariat Maverick that was equipped with the 2-liter EcoBoost all-wheel drive and the 4K towing package, it did feel pretty decently quick for a car that only makes 250 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. That's a decent amount, but in a truck, you don't expect that to translate to a lot of zipping around and everything like that. But the biggest thing on the hybrid side is, one, it's free price, and the next thing is going to be the fact that it gets 500 miles of estimated range per tank, and it has a higher city mileage than it has highway mileage. It's true. Now, as for the hybrid's gas mileage, this gets 42 miles per gallon in the city, 33 miles per gallon on the highway, with a combined total of 37 miles per gallon, and it only has a 13.8 gallon fuel tank. I know, what about the gas mileage for the EcoBoost? It can't be that bad. Well, it's not terrible. It gets 23 miles per gallon in the city, 30 on the highway, and 25 combined. So not terrible overall. All right, so here is a statistic about the Maverick that you probably didn't know. The dealership I work with, they have 154 orders in for Ford Mavericks. 70% of those orders are Mavericks equipped with the 2.5-liter hybrid engine, with the rest, of course, having the 2-liter EcoBoost. And there are a bunch of reasons as to why that is, and I believe that statistic can be applied to the entire population. The third one's arrived. Now, if you were interested at all in the transmission options that you can get for these vehicles, the EcoBoost has an 8-speed automatic, and the hybrid has a CVT, which makes some sense. So, now you kind of understand where I'm coming from as to why 70% of people are ordering the hybrid. The Maverick from Ford came out not as a vehicle that was meant to do super heavy duty work, but as a vehicle that was supposed to be economical, get around, supposed to be cheap, and supposed to be able to fit in tight places while still giving you a nice experience. And that is why the hybrid is so popular. Like I said, you can get an XLT with the hybrid for less than $25,000, which is a great price, and it's very cheap compared to some of its competitors out there. The biggest selling point for me if I were to buy a Maverick would be the 500 miles of range that you can get from the engine. That is an insane amount of gas mileage that you can get from this thing. And it's going to save a bunch of people money as long as they're driving them fairly economically. I'm not promising 500 miles worth of range out of this thing, but it clearly is possible because that is an EPA estimate. And though it does have a smaller towing capacity than the EcoBoost does with the 4K towing package on it, that doesn't mean it isn't capable. 2,000 pounds out of something that is only this powerful, this cheap, and a hybrid is still a great towing capacity. It's nowhere near compared to what the PowerBoost F-150 can do, but still, it still can tow a decent amount. 2,000 pounds. I mean, if you want to throw some jet skis on a trailer and tow it, just as long as you're not over that 2,000 pound mark, you can do it and still bring everything along with you. And a 1,500 pound payload capacity is nothing to scoff at either. That is why the Maverick Hybrid is so popular with all these people who are interested in buying one, because it's economical, it's cheap, it's got great features. It comes standard with an 8-inch touchscreen that has Bluetooth audio and all the nice things you'd have. You're not getting one of those touchscreens that are 4 inches large and that use buttons to navigate them. You're actually getting decent technology out of the gate with this one. Hey guys, this is Aiden from the future. I just wanted to add in the fact that if you were to option the hybrid, you would not be able to equip the FX4 off-road package. And if you were to equip the $800 off-road package, you'd have to spend $3,305 to equip the EcoBoost engine and the all-wheel drive system. So of all things, I not only hope that this video informs you, but hope this video can help you make a decision whether you're going to get the hybrid model or the EcoBoost model, and for your use case, whether it's good enough. If you're just getting a car for your kid and you want something that's decently new, the reliability is untested, but something decently new and efficient, then the hybrid Maverick will not be an issue for you, except Ford is having issues with the hybrid right now. And with its production numbers, I don't know when people will start seeing one. Other than this one, I've not seen one ever in my life. So yeah, I'm not sure when you're going to be getting a hybrid if you order a hybrid, but who knows? The fun is in patience. Thanks for watching. If you guys found this video informative, consider hitting the like button down below, as it really helps out the channel. On top of that, if you want to see more content like this, drag races, car reviews, and a bunch of other cool things, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.